Hello everyone, thank you for clicking. My name is Brian and today we're gonna make or create a multimedia project. This is actually a real life project that I'm gonna be working on today. So without further ado, let's take out the creative brief. So the creative brief is actually it's gonna be, the outcome will be we're going to create a social media post for Instagram and Facebook. Let me just zoom it in. TV screen. This is actually for a school posting, like advertising marketing. Yeah, so TV screen, they need that, and they need a poster for all the same kind of content. So it's gonna be ice fishing. You know, ice fishing is very common in here. So this is the previous poster that they did before. They want to make it more engaging, and it's gonna be more friendly and up to the trend. They want to make it like stay to the brand. So this was 2020, so it's been dated. It's actually before the pandemic hits in, so we're gonna redesign this. I'm really excited to do this. This is kind of my thing that I like to do. I like to make a little bit of I like to make it like a wow factor when I'm creating design stuff. So other thing that we have to consider, so this is definitely a multimedia assets that we're gonna do. There's printing involved. This is print. This is like RGB, but since they don't have a dedicated printer, we can just use RGB to create the poster, and then the digital printer will convert it. We're also converted in design, but we're not gonna be focusing on like CMYK, color grading, and all that kind of stuff, but we're gonna get to it in a little bit. But ultimately, we're going to design from scratch. We're gonna get to different assets. We have all the text right here. Some kind of what is this all about? The when, what, how, and all the stuff that they need to know. So it's a minimal text. So it's good. It's not like it's gonna be like a novel or something. So we're gonna be using primarily we're gonna be using InDesign, but we're gonna use Photoshop as well. I think that's the only thing that we need. We just need to make sure that we hit the requirements for social media. So we're gonna go for, I guess, social media first, and then we'll go TV screen and poster, because it's gonna be easy when we convert them to different like media, artboard and all that. But we're gonna go for InDesign first. We're gonna go for 4500 pixels, or we can actually go for 2.5. It's okay as well. As long as it's square, because I like to do square posts on Instagram or Facebook. They're more like, you can see right away what's in there compared to other sizes or dimension. So we hit the create button, and then we have all this stuff right here. So what I'm gonna do, usually is to get all this text right here, and then make a text on the other side of InDesign. We're gonna paste all the text right there. We're gonna make it bigger. So I'm just using Control Shift and what is this thing here? So this one right here is like a shortcut. Let me just show that to you. Control plus Shift, and that's the shortcut for what I was doing. So you can do it again, make it bigger, shortcut instead of going here. And so we have all the content or the text right here, so it's easiest for us to put it right here when we need them. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to unsplash.com to get some images, because what we have right here is not much. It's just very standard posting, like anyone can do this. Actually, you can even do this, I believe, on Paint Microsoft Word. I don't know the other software, but we'll be using a professional software to stand out. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go, let's go to, let me just put the Unsplash. So this one right here, I'm gonna type ice fishing. Pexels or Unsplash are my go-to stock free photography or free stock images. So ice fishing. We're gonna look for a good background. Okay. So these are free to use. And I'm just looking for a good background here. So it'll take a while for you to do this. I mean, for me, I'm very, you know, particular with this kind of background. I already have a vision how it will look. Actually, if we will do some other research, we can tell what's the good feeling for. I like this layout right here. I think I'm gonna adopt this one right here. Let's check what fonts they used. Okay, so I'm gonna go inspect, and then we have the dev tools right here. You can check, you can click this one right here, and then you can hover, and then you can see the font right there. It's called Ostina Antigua Co. Okay, let's click that. You can find, it's not here though. I think we need to go to element. Wait, hold on one sec. Inspect, and then click this one right here. Is Ostia Antica Co. So that's the font. We're gonna download that. So Ostia Antigua font, free download. Or you can find it here. You can download. This is the one that we're looking. So you can click that and you can download it. Make sure that you're, yeah, you know the legals of fonts and stuff. So make sure you get that sorted out. You can download it for free for personal use. Yeah, so we're gonna use this kind of mood board right here. We can check more how it looks like on other sites. So this is usually my creative process, how they look like and how does it feel, and how to make it more engaging, the poster that we're gonna make. So we're gonna get, I think this one, I'm gonna download this. We're gonna go the original. And even in Google, you can go ice fishing. You can get some other, let's see, ice fishing images. You can get all these images right here if you don't have one, but this is just for me like a placeholder, but this is the final, but this is not the final images. So we're gonna get this one right here. Probably this one looks like a student, so we're gonna save that right there. Oops. Or get some, let's see. All right, once you get all your assets out, sorted out, you can go back. We can go back. I'm gonna go back to InDesign to lay out some good stuff right here. So I'm gonna go for the background image first. So I'm gonna go Control D. I think this is, let me try some other background. Let me try this one first. So we're gonna scale it out. Actually, before we put it on, I'm just gonna make a rectangular frame tool. So I'm gonna just put it right there and then Control D or Command D. Let's try to put this guy right here as a background. Let's see if it's gonna work. I will want to position it right here, but I don't think it's gonna work. So I'm gonna try this one as well. So let's just fit it in The pixels are bad, but let's see, high quality. No, it's not a good image. So we're gonna stick with this one right here. It's gonna fit the aesthetic of ice fishing. Anyways, it's not the final one, but I'm gonna make the opacity of this to like this one right here. I'm gonna overlay it with a gradient. So I will put another square right there. We're gonna get, so I'm on typography right now. You can change it to whatever you want, but I'm very comfortable with typography setting. You can hit the gradient tool right here, but before that, sorry about that, we could establish a color palette first. So I will try to find a good color palette. Like this one, blue right here, is a good color palette. We can have probably white, so you can use this color palette here. So I select the rectangle that we just created. Let me just check the layer right here. This one right here. You go to the square and then you hit gradient, and then we could drop the RGB blue right there so it has a color. Are we hitting? Okay, we need to switch that back to this because a while ago we we're on the stroke. We're just gonna switch it to fill. So that's the one, and then we hit this one right here. We're gonna oops, let's turn off the stroke. So we're just dealing with the fill. We're gonna put the white on this side right here, so it has a good, you know, color cast. Then we could hit the G, and then we could just, you know, change. Just give me one. Yeah, you can hit the G, and then you can change the perspective of the gradient. I think we have to. Yeah, that's our background for now. We're gonna lock it, just make it so it doesn't mess up our design. So Control L to lock it. We're gonna change the overlay a little bit later. Let's see. Let me just go back real quick. Let's try this. Reverse it. Yeah, so I'm gonna lock it again, and then we're gonna insert our text right here. So you can see our text. There is the ice fishing. So we're going to, I think I have, yeah. So Austria Antica Web is the font that I chose, and then we're gonna paste it right there. We are going to make it the color white. Austria. So we're gonna make it bigger. Let's establish first the alignment or the ruler. Let's put it into inches. You can just go right there. I will pick center. I believe that's the center, or like a little bit of alignment. I think that's good for now. We're gonna make it a little bit bigger so it stands out. Okay, just like that. Ice fishing, and then we're gonna make another text right here to put the subtext or some kind of what do you call this, like secondary text. So we're gonna put it right there. We're gonna use the same font, which is this one right here. We're gonna make it we're gonna use black, but we're gonna make it like 8% of the tint, so it has less. We're gonna just create this one right here. Ice fishing. All right, I think it's looking good right now. You can also make it more like with the alignment. Make sure I also try to use this one right here, create guides. You can create different guides right here. You can do columns to make it a good frame. I think that's good. And then I think we're gonna start to insert some pictures right here and make sure that we have, so this is good. So we're gonna make it magenta so it's done. So we have more text to put. I think the most important part is this one right here. These are the important ones. So but we're gonna try to place some placeholder. So we're gonna put a square right here. We're gonna put some images that we think it's gonna enhance the appearance of our poster or post. We will make a what kind of like a picture or Polaroid or picture appearance of this picture. So we can use paper right here, and then we can just increase the stroke so it looks like it's a picture. So a little bit better right there, I think. It adds more value. So yeah, you can check. It's looking great. We can decrease the stroke right there. I think that's a little bit better. We can also make it fun, make it like this right here. We can just drag and copy that. So I'm just using Alt, click this one, press Alt at the same time, and then you can just drag it. We can change another. I think this one is a little bit more engaging. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is good as well. The color doesn't match though, but we can change the color later on. Let's try to see high quality. Don't mind this one right here. I just switch it to, I just rotated, that's why it looks like pixelated, but when we render it, it will look a little bit better. Oops. And then we could start doing that. I think we could go about three images. This one looks great as well. It looks fun. So that's kind of ice fishing that I want to do. Want to catch fish. Let's see what else we could put it here. Maybe this kid right here. So it looks like it's a little bit of diverse kind of thing. So what we're gonna do now, we just have to format them correctly. We can make some of the pictures smaller and bigger, so it has more like a dynamic. We can even, oops, what happened there? Yeah, so this one, I think I'm gonna make this one a little bit longer. And you can always format it the way you're liking, or if it makes sense. And then we could edit the picture on Photoshop to make it more like stunning and a little bit more like has a color, because some of the images doesn't have a good color. This one looks great. They have like a blue color and all that, but this one needs to be fixed. Let's see right here. We can turn off the ruler right there. We can even make it a little bit like this. We can overlap them together. Make sure. Oh, also a good thing is we can add some drop shadows, so it has more like a depth. So you can click this one right here, drop shadow, but it's kind of very harsh shadow. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click Alt and this drop shadow right here. We can control the opacity to some kind of. You can hit preview. And you can control the opacity, how the offset's gonna look, and then the size. So you can check that out. I like to play with the size and the offset a little bit, and then I'll make the opacity less harsh so it looks a little bit better. And then you could play the offset a little bit like this. I think that's good enough. And then from this, let's see, we can actually copy the object right there, so we can add this one right here, the object style. So you can just click that right there, so you have more, it's more automated and it looks better, and the style is very consistent. So I think that's pretty good. I like the way we overlapped it right there. I think it looks better if we do that, like a little bit of overlapping pictures, and it looks like very maritime right there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right there. Yeah, I think this one looks great. It looks good. It looks like it has something else. Let's see, we can put this one right here a little bit. We can make this a little bit bigger, and then we could make it like this. Yeah, so it has a little bit more fun. I think that's good. We can make this a little bit right here. Okay, we can make this one a little bit higher. Okay, so we can fix some of the images that has a good color. So this one right here, we can click edit with Photoshop, so we can add more colors. So I like doing or making a filter. So with this one right here, you could go filter, camera raw, and then we're gonna just add color. So on the basic, we can make it a little bit blue. We can compare it with this guy right here, so a little bit blue. We can adjust we can add a little contrast, but I like to make it less contrasty, and then increase actually the sorry, the shadow. I like to make the shadow a little bit like 24, and then the black right there, and then we could add the texture right there. That usually is a good way to clarity texture. You can try to dehaze it. You can add more colors a little bit better, and so it has a little bit more like a punch. Let's see, curve. We can add a little bit of contrast, detail. We can make it a little bit sharper, just like that, and then we can hit OK. And it looks like it's super blue, but we'll try to see if it matches the color right here. Yeah, I think it does matches the color. We can do the same thing here. So edit with Photoshop, and then we could do the same thing, filter, camera raw, and we could just add a little bit of a good blue tint to it. I think the exposure is okay. We can add a little bit of shadow, pump up a little bit, decrease the contrast. The white, not really. I like to increase the black as well. Make texture for sure. Texture, clarity. I think that's good enough. Save it and then go back, and you can see that there's a little bit of harmony right there. It's just a little bit of tint of blue, but I think it goes with the overall feeling. And then we could always modify the color later on the finishing touches, but I think it looks good right now. So let's go for the D. Let's see. Let's try to put interesting facts, or like a little bit of here and there, like overlapping text probably right here. So I think I'm gonna make this one a little bit like this. Doesn't really look good, I think. Let's put this down a little bit, because we need to put like the price and the date as well, so I want to be careful with that. So they said they want this one right here, yes, on a frozen lake, so we will do that for sure. So we'll just grab this one right here and then put it on top. Yes, on a frozen lake. Let's just put that in the middle right there. So we're gonna use the same font. So it's Ostia Web, okay. We'll make it white for sure. And then we're just gonna format it so it will appear all the text. Let's see. Okay, I'll make it a little bit bigger. It's probably this one. And the rest is okay. Oops. Alright, yes, on a frozen lake, we're gonna need some arrow right here. So I'm gonna use the pen tool right here. And then we're gonna create this arrow pointing there. I think it's gonna be a good way to, you know, point the ice where it's gonna go. I will use a dash, and then I think that's let's see, it doesn't look okay. I'm gonna make it probably -4 and then make it 2, and then we're gonna go to stroke and we're gonna use a arrow. Maybe not there, but this one right here. So I'm gonna use a simple wedge right there. We'll increase the scale to something big. Doesn't seem like it's moving. Okay, so it doesn't seem to work. Okay, let's try different. No? That's weird, that doesn't work though. Usually they do work. Maybe this one? No. Okay, now it's working. Okay, so we'll use this one. Okay, I guess that's how it works. Okay, let's just fix this right here. We're gonna put it right there. Doesn't look good, so we're gonna make the angle a little bit better. Yeah, probably like there, but it's not that big. Okay, let's go 100. Okay, so that's the arrow. It's mini arrow though, but I don't know why it's not. Okay, so we have this pointing towards right here, so we're gonna fix that little by little. Just give it like a focal point or something to look at so it looks more interesting. Okay, so we're good with one of the text that they want to put on. This one right here, absolutely experience. We could put it, we could put it somewhere right here at the bottom, I guess. We could, we will figure it out on the next. We're just making sure that everything fits. And we could Ostia. Yeah, I think that will be okay, because it's not the most important element anyways. So we can put it right here, and we could just put some layout everywhere. As long as we get all the elements, it should be okay. And yep, we could just do this right here. We can make it like it's actually looking like a magazine right now. We can make this a little bit smaller so it fits some of the elements. So it's just a little bit of a trial and error right now. Okay, I think it's kind of looking good. We could put the, I think the date is the most important part. So we could put the date right here. So we could put February. They actually want the entire word to be like that. So actually I'm gonna save this one. So if you go to character style, you can save this one right here. You can name it to font, and then when you click it and then click that, it's gonna save the style, so it saves you tons and tons of time. So that's February 10. You can actually remove the day. You can just put February 10. Make it like super big. We can even make it all caps. Like just put it February 10. We can make it super big, but not super big. We can make it like center. Let's see. We need to find a different font though, because that doesn't look good. So we can probably Futura. Let's see, Futura here. Or let's see, there's no Gilson, so how about Helvetica? No, Futura. Let's stick with Futura since we have it here, February 10th. I think this one is okay. We'll make the text super white. So right now it doesn't really have a good, let's see, February 10th. We're gonna put it there, right there. Alright, so the next one, we're gonna put a circle just to make it like another focal point. It will be that distracting, like white. We can use a white. Now we're gonna make it some kind of repeating element, so we're gonna use that. And for the fill, we're gonna use white as well. But this white right here, let's see, for fill, let's see. I'm gonna go to, let's see. Object style. Let's add another object style right here. I'm gonna make the fill, let's see, the fill transparency. Yeah, transparency. We're gonna decrease the transparency here. But for the stroke, we're gonna keep it. Oh. Okay, so you cannot do both, I guess. Object Okay, so let's fill transparency 1. No, we're gonna make it less transparent. So probably like 19, and then for the stroke we need to have 100%. Okay, let's do that and see how's it gonna look. Oops. Yeah, I think it's gonna look good. Let's make the February 10 a little smaller. Oops. Oopsie. Yeah, just like this, I think it's gonna be okay. February 10th. I think this picture is very big for it is. We can make it a little smaller, I guess. And February 10th. Yeah, I think it's good. We can even change the fill to something maybe a little bit. This one? No, not really. Maybe blue? But let's... Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. February 10th. We can make the text a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think that's... let's see if we could change this to like blue. Oh, I'll stick with white, I guess, so it doesn't that much of a distraction. Okay, February 10th. We can go ahead to... What is the other one? There's another detail that we have to put. Oops. Something here. Okay, so this one right here. All the details. Hopefully it's gonna fit. We'll put it just maybe here. Yeah, I hope it's gonna fit perfectly here. Let's make this one copy here. And then we're gonna just put it right here. Let's turn on the ruler and guides. We gotta go font. That's gonna be good. Yeah, I think it's gonna work out. We're gonna make it like, instead of, let's say maybe 5. We're gonna make this a little bold, actually bigger. Let's make it Futura because it's, yeah, like that. Oops. Okay, I guess that's gonna make a big difference. We can make this one a little bit higher. So meet this one right there, so they have a little bit more. Okay. I think this one looks great. We can actually move this one here. Yeah, I think it's good. We can just fix the this one right here, the leading, so it's more readable. And actually this one right here, we can make it capital letters, all of it. What else? Do we still miss something? Okay, yeah, we're missing the other detail, which is the price. We can actually make this one bigger a little bit. We can copy this one right here, put it here, and we could also copy the text. And then Oops. We're gonna go for, how much is it? $15 per person. Per person. Okay, so this one needs to be super big. It's not supposed to be bold, but let's see, this one needs to be super slim. So we're gonna go super light. And this one, we're gonna make it super big so it fills a space. Okay, let's fix this one here. Can make this smaller a little bit so this one fits here. And we can make this smaller as well so it fits. This one we can make it smaller as well. So I'm just hitting Ctrl Shift and the I don't know how you call this one right here. This one. Bracket sign, yeah. Okay, we're just gonna align it so it looks good. Yeah, I think this one looks good. $15. I think it's kind of big. It's kind of competing with other elements, so we're gonna make it smaller. Anyways, the price is not really the priority. It's just a secondary. Yeah, I think this one looks okay. February 10th. We have all the details right here. I think it's gonna be okay. We can make this a little bit here so it looks good. Actually, no. Oops. Yeah, I think this one looks good. We can make it a little bit lower right there so it looks, we can just make sure that it does look uniform. So this one, we can make this bigger, like all capital letters. And I think it looks good. We can try to make the color of the background, probably fix the gradient. Oops. Can go here and then let's try to fix it. Make it a little bit, I guess, darker, if you will. Yeah, like this. Make sure that the details still look visible and all that. Yeah, just make sure it's kind of looks like it's ice fishing. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's good for this will be like the social media. Let's lock this one right here. We can make this a little bit, you know, aligned to the other ones. But I like the idea of, you know, overlapping stuff. So it looks better and it looks more dynamic. So this is the, let's just make sure that it fits. So this is the post for the social media or Instagram and Facebook. I think it looks good. It has all the information right here. We can February 10th. It's here. So departure return. I think it's all good. I think I'll approve this one right here. So we're gonna go for, they also need, on the brief they said they want a TV screen, so we're gonna add another page, create a new page, and from here we can hit Shift P, or this one right here, you can click this one right here. We could go to 920px to 1080px, so that's the custom size of this element right here. So what I used to do is to just get all the elements right here, make sure it's all unlocked. So to unlock, Control Alt L, and then we're gonna just make another copy right here, and we're just going to reformat it one by one, because it's kind of like a pain as well. So we're gonna just get the elements right here. We could just, you know, fit it into our artboard right there. I don't know if there's any way we can make it more, a little bit easier, but I have not researched on that just yet, so we can just do this for now. We can make the text a little bit smaller. I mean, it's not that bad to do this, but it's just I haven't found anything that could replace, like, automate it. Okay, I guess this is okay, so I guess that's the format. Okay, so ice fishing, we can lock all the background elements so it doesn't mess up our design. I usually do this pretty fast since I have all the elements right here. We can just format it to something that makes sense. We can make the circle smaller, and then the font a little bit bigger. I mean smaller. I think that's still good, still makes sense. I can make this smaller right here. That's why I like to use InDesign, because it's easier to format compared to Photoshop, I think. And then we could just position this one right here. Oop, I think that's good. Make it smaller, and then they're gonna resize it anyway, so we could just keep doing this. And then we can make this, oh, this one is actually the focal point because it looks good, so we can make it there. Yeah, like this one. I don't know, it's gonna be shown on the TV screen, so it should be okay. Oh, what happened there? Let's make the ice fishing a little bit smaller. I think that's good. Not necessarily we're gonna copy the layout of the social media, as long as we have all the good elements right here, we are going to be okay. So we're gonna make this yes on a frozen lake. We're gonna make this one here. We can pretty much do whatever we want. That's a good thing with this kind of make this a little bit smaller, I guess, and then make it on top of everyone. Okay, we're getting there, I think. We can decrease the stroke to less big. So this is the one. We can make the text a little bit smaller as well. And we could put this one here. We can make sure that the alignments are good. Okay. Okay, we'll make the ice fishing a little bit smaller. Okay. This one as well. I overestimated it. Yeah, so that's good. We can copy the arrow, or we can make a new one, but I'll just take one. I'll just take this one right here, make it smaller, and then we could just position it somewhere. We can even switch the position, I think. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Make it smaller. Oops. That's how you make it. Okay. Alright, I'll... Okay, let's fix the Bezier. Probably like this. Doesn't look good. A little bit of tweaking in there, and then it should give us a good result. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks like they're smiling, and then we could put the other details right here. We're gonna make it, hopefully it does still make sense. Actually, you can fill that up here. Let's fill this up because it doesn't have anything in there, so I can make this smaller, and then you can make it automatic, so it still has all the elements and still looks good. Okay. A little bit of tweaking everywhere, but that's how graphic design is. We can make this font a little bit smaller, I guess. That's the only solution that I can think of right now. So it can fit all the good elements right here. We can twist it a little bit more. And then we put the $15 per person right here. It's kind of big. We're gonna make it smaller, so it does fit with the perspective. And then we can make this, oops, a little bit like this. I guess that's good that it goes away. Still have a good flow. This one, let's make this a bit bigger, I guess, and show the fish. This one, we're gonna make it bigger for sure. Yeah, there you go. I think we're cooking. Yeah, I think this one looks good. Yeah, for the TV screen, we're good to go. So the only thing that we're gonna do is the poster. So the poster, it says there that we have to make it 18 inches to 24 inches. So that's the size. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just make a copy of this one right here. And then we're gonna make it there. And then we're gonna format it inch by inch. I think it's gonna be easier for us. So we're just gonna get the background, fill it up right here. Okay. And we can, fill it up like that. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll just make sure that all these elements right here fits. Okay, we're good on that part. We can fix the gradient actually. Yeah, so it's a little bit darker, so the text will like a little bit more contrasty. For this, actually, this one right here, we're gonna make all of it center. So T, center, and then we can actually align it right here. Align to page, and we're gonna just hit the center here, and we could fix the text right there. This one is pretty big, so we can make it a little bit smaller. And this one as well. I think we can make it a little bit, make this one a little bit bigger as well. And then we could, oops, make it right there. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then we could start incorporating all the elements that we have here. Okay, so we can resize it to our liking. And this is actually super big, so we can make it. Oh, that's kind of cute. This is the focal point of the post because it has the action, so we could just put it right here. This one a little bit, you can format it as well. And this guy right here. Yeah, so we can decrease the stroke as well because it's freaking big. So 11. Okay. Let's see how it looks so far. It looks good. Just make sure that everything looks great. We have the $15. We'll make sure we have that. I'm just gonna get this one right here because I think it looks similar. Let's get all of it. Put it here. So February 10th. We can put it right here. Oops. Let's try to put it right there. February 10th. It looks good actually that it's overlapping. We can make it smaller. Okay, let's make this a little bit smaller as well. Okay, I think that's good. Oops. Let's lock our background so it doesn't mess up the design. This one, we can make it a little bit bigger because this is the main image that we are focusing on. Okay. Oops. Oops. Let's get rid of this ones for now. Oops. It's a little bit problematic actually right now. We can make this one a little bit like this. Maybe decrease the ice fishing text. It doesn't look good actually. I don't like how it looks right now. Poster. Okay. Let's put this. I mean, it's still good, but it doesn't feel right. It's like too much pictures. We can probably it's too high. We can make it a little bit, oops, like this. Or maybe we could, all the text right here, we could put it to here. And then let's make it universal. So selection, we can align it. Yeah, probably this will be better. So it has a good alignment. Okay. I think so. It looks better if it's like that compared to when it's center. So we could format it pretty good, because this one is kind of weird. Let's put this one right here, February 10th. Yeah, I think it's better if we just do this one right here. Yeah, I think I found the solution for the problem. And we can make it this one a little bit lower. And thus we could make the ice fishing a little bit smaller. Yeah, I think it's better with this kind of layout. Thought it would be better if we center it, but it was not. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it. So details, we can put the details, I think, right here. Not sure though if it's gonna fit, but let's try. Let's try this. We could delete all of it. Right there. Oops. Yeah, we could put it here for all the details. And then hopefully this one fits pretty well, but I'm not sure. So we could just try that. We could maybe make it like, you know, like this. Fishing rods, lesson, and baits. I think that's a little bit better. Let's make the text a little bit smaller. Maybe more. I mean, it's maybe this one is bigger. And we could separate them there. I need to put some of the great text actually, so we could yeah, this one. Oops. What happened there? Frozen lake. We can make this text smaller. And we can still do the same kind of effect. So we have a consistent poster. We can make it smaller. Oops. Right here, we can modify the bezier. We can make it a little bit like this, so it doesn't really. Okay. Oops, that is too much. That is kind of too much, so we're gonna make it just right there. Okay. I think I like that. Okay. Not sure, but okay, let's make this one a little maybe smaller. Like that. Doesn't make sense though. Maybe this guy a little quirky. Or this one a little lower right here. Oh no, doesn't. make it smaller. I guess a little bit smaller. Okay, let's put this a little bit lower. Okay. Oops. Let's just fix some of the typography here, or some elements, so they don't really okay. I think I'm messing up the typography. Okay, so I guess this is the poster that we're gonna use. Yeah, for the ice fishing. So we did the social media post, we did the screen, and then the poster. So let's see, I'm not really convinced with this, so we're gonna make it. It doesn't look really. Alright, let's try this and then do curve. Okay. Or make this. Okay, so we're gonna. Alright guys, so this is the finished project. I tried to mock it up just to see how it looks in real life. And then this is for the TV screen, which is gonna go everywhere on the square, especially on the front entrance. And this is the poster that we're gonna be hanging, not like this, but this is the idea that it probably will go to the like a bulletin board of the school and stuff. But this is gonna be how it looks like if they will printed it in a poster. And this is for the screen. I think it's gonna be okay. It has a good focal point, has a good contrast. They could see pretty much all the details right there. And thank you guys for watching. This is a very long video, but if you find this video very helpful, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again on the next video. Thank you, bye.